Hi team, so now we'll move ahead and see what else we have to do with image renaming. So I have opened a prepared folder so that you can understand very well. So in mega sourcing we have this wall hanging, the way I told you, then mirror under this wall hanging, and this is the brand name, right? And we have these products. So a lot of products, see, these are different images of the same product, different angle. So since I've created this, so my code initially AS Abhinav Shrivastava, and then comes DM, that is the code for mirrors, that is decorative mirrors, and then my series 101. 101 is the series. This is the angle A, so this is the angle A, and then this is the supplier code, the complete code, right? Similarly, this is one, right, and this is B, this is C, and this is the main image that we want to keep, right? So this will appear on the front end on the Ingrid website as the first image, right? So likewise we have done it for all the images. You can see all the images properly renamed. So the series is from 101 to 113. Now this is the rough draft which I told you that every product has to be created. Now this is the code of those products, right, up to 14. Now this one is the material of that product, right? So this all we'll either get it from online, or if the vendor has provided information, we'll just put it properly. This is the finish of the product. Finish is above the material, how it has the finish. So an aluminium built product may have a brass finish as well. Now specification, this is, let's say this one is oval, this mirror. So anytime if I want to relate to any mirror, let's say if I am looking at ASDM 108, so if I have to look at the price and anything, if I have to relate, all I have to do is just go here and see where is 108, and I know this is the mirror we are talking about. So if we are going wrong anywhere in the document, we can just come here and check this out, right? So if the color, shape, size, whatever they are saying is right or not. Now these are the sizes of the mirror. So a lot of products come with different specifications. Let's say if you are taking care of the gift section, so sizes may not be important, there would be other things. So these are information about the product. So this is the price and this is the description, big description. Now before this what we need to do is, yeah, so I'll come down to how to write title and description in some other, in one other video, but for this video let's try and understand how, how to name these videos. Now since we have created this quotes initially, now what we need is that we need to have the exact name of this images. Now here we have this, so we have 4 images. So let's say if in a sheet I create image main, image 1, image 2, and image 3, right? If you don't want to be confused, then you can have instead of image main you can have 4, and you can just delete it so that there is no confusion, right? Now since the name of the images is this, now before we start doing this, we need to understand what's the format of the image. So we need to have exact format. Now there are different image formats are JPG. Now JPEG is written in different forms. One is that in sometimes some images have JPEG written .jpeg, others have JPG. Sometimes you will find this in caps also, right? Same as with PNG. PNG is in small and cap. Now you need to understand that exactly if the image properties it shows that it is in caps, you have to have caps image name, exactly that image name here, right? So you have to take care of this. Now how to check whether what are the what if the images format. So if I go into details, I'll see that all are JPG. Now this doesn't mean this is caps JPG. So this you can just give it a look, and then you know all the images here are JPG. Let's say if most of the images are JPG and there are few which are PNG, all you need to do is open that image, right? Open that image in Paint, and then go to File, Save As, and save it as JPG. so it will be saved as JPG. In case there are PNG images, let's say if all the images are PNG and there are few JPG images, so all you can do is to go to this paint and then save it as again as PNG in that case. Now this is we are doing this just because there should be ease of writing here. So if it's one simple format like JPG or PNG, we can just use Excel calculations and formulas to ease our work. Now once we see here, what we have to do is to any image we go and see in properties. Now here see, this is small .jpg. It means that all the image name should be in small and .jpg. Right, now let's see, again we'll have this normal view. Now we have this image name with quotes and with supplier ID. Now what we need to do is we'll pick up this quotes from here, right? It's up till 14 and bring it on to let's say I'm inserting one more cell. Just before that, let me insert one more cell and then you bring it on here, right? Now a lot of images have their A versions, B versions, C versions like this, right? So let's take first case. One has A, B and C both. So what we'll do is A, B and C, right? So this way we need to complete for all the images. So I'll pick a case where there are just one single image. So this one has again ABC. So here you will find that most images have three, most products has three images. This one has, okay, this is AB. So this ASDM 111 has A and B. So let's go there and 111 will put A and B here, right? We don't need this now, it was just for explaining. Now we have these images. Now all we need to do is in this pair cell, any of these pair cells, we have to use a formula. Now this formula, now before using this formula, we'll have to have the supplier ID in one. So in here, so what all you can do is copy in two cells and then select it and drag it till so that everywhere. So when we select two cells, the number remains same. Now in any spare ID we'll use concatenate as a formula, CON. So you'll get this concatenate. Just double click on this. All you have to do is now click on this cell, right? This is your first code, put a comma, then you need the supplier ID as in the image name. Just to show you, I'll just show you it also. So once we have this code, then here we have the supplier ID. So for that supplier ID we are putting this, then comma. Since all the format were in .jpg, so to add text you have to have a inverted double and then use .jpg, right? And then this, close the inverted this and close the bracket and then enter. So you now exactly what you get is ASDM 101 and the supplier ID. So it's same as this ASDM 101 and the supplier. Okay, so this one is product A, we are talking about this product, and the supplier ID, right? So once you get the supplier ID, you have the formula. All you need to do is just drag it till here. So for all the products you have got the exact image name, right? This is the exact image name. Now once you're done with this, now let's do it. Now all you have to do is this, you have to copy it, Control C, right? And you have to paste it here. But you have to remember one thing. Let's see if I'm pasting it directly. See, I'm getting an error. So this is because this is a formula. So whenever I click any cell, so I'm not getting, see, the value here is the formula, not this this thing. So what we are interested is in the value. So for the value, what it's a simple thing. What I have to do is right click here, go to paste specials, right? I'm telling you the long way. Click on the values, okay, right? So yeah, here now we have all the images, image name. Now for B, now since we are done with this, all we need to do is change the formula here, right? You can change the formula here from A to Now this one is F2 and all, but instead of that, right now I'll tell you the long process so that you can understand. So now I can delete it. Now I am interested in the image A, which is right. I need ASDM 101A. Now this name, this angular name. Again, I will do this concatenate. Click here. I'll pick the first code. I'll put a comma. Now this time I have to select this cell also, because I have to put in front of one after 101. I need this A as a number. Then I'll put a comma. Then this is the supplier ID. Then I put a comma. Then again double inverted dot JPG. Let's say if it is PNG, I'll put PNG. That's as simple as that. If cap JPG, then cap JPG. If small, if full JPEG, I have to put that. So here it's JPG, then inverted, and this is why I was telling you, when we change the format of images, it's simpler for us, just because we then after this part we just need to drag and drop it till the end. Otherwise, we need to work here again on the formula if couple of images are PNG here. So that is a problem now. So we got 101 A images. Now the thing is that A images is for, let's assume that is for 101 product and 111 product. All these product doesn't have any images. We are assuming this. Here you have images, but let's say in scenarios there will be that lot of products will have one angle, two angles, and few of them will have all the four angles, right? So the sheet will be look something like this. Let's assume that these products have one more angle. Let's assume that these products have two angles. So no, this cannot be possible. So these two have two angles, and let's assume that this this has three. So 113 has three angles. So all you need to do is, now here when we do this, now see, here we are getting 1A. Now look at this cell. Since this is empty, just because it tells us that we do not have any image 2 for product ASDM 105. So here you won't find any A printed here. It's ASDM 105 and the supplier ID. So we don't need this. So all you have to do is just select it as per the cell and delete it. So this one also doesn't have, so I'll delete it, right? So I am interested in this. I'll copy this. Okay, always copy from here to here. Let's say this one is empty, then you won't be confused. Again, Control C. All I have to do is here paste special and then values. Done. Right. So I have the product. Now this I'm not interested in this anymore. Right. So I'll delete it. Now here we have the product complete J. Now assuming that B, let's okay, let's assume this doesn't have. I want to show you one more thing. Now again, if the first image, this doesn't have any B image, then also when you start the concatenate formula, you always start at the top, so that while copying you do not have any confusion from as in where to start and where to stop. So I'll again click this, I'll click my code, then I'll click on this empty cell. There is nothing, but just to cover up this, I'm clicking here. Then I'll click on the supplier ID, then again double inverted dot jpg, round bracket closed. Now this enter. I'm getting this. All I need to do is just drag it here. Now since this product doesn't have the angle image 3, this product we are assuming this, so let's delete it, and from here to here we'll delete, and again for this we'll delete, and for this we'll delete. Now we have to copy it from the cell first. If it is empty, then also, just to avoid the confusion. And when we come here, all we can do is paste special. So always there is a shortcut for paste special as well, right? Just let me see. Yeah, this is the shortcut, which is values. So I can do it quickly from here. So we have this images, right? We'll delete it. And similarly we'll do for C. Since C has just one images, we can directly type in also ASDM 113 CLW, but you must avoid this, just because there can be errors while you type, and once an error, the product will not be uploaded and the whole batch will be rejected. And there will be a lot of work in, again looking at where we have done a mistake, because these are all numbers. It's very difficult to find out. Now we have images 1 2 3 and 4 already, right? So I'll tell you how to do this. Now we don't need this number, we have these products. Now we have to fill this product in the Excel sheet. Now that is where we'll now you can save it. Now this is, since this is the rough draft, we have all the pricing, other materials, everything. So now I'll tell you in another tutorial how to fill the proper sheet, and before that I'll tell you how you can use uh, good tools to create SEO friendly title and description. That's all.